we'll resume our acting sessions and let's lay down certain ground rules. When I say acting, I do sincerely hope that you will act on TV, on stage. Maybe we can even do an online show, senior studio. Oh, sorry. It's a little low, is it? Volume is low. Now it's okay. Yeah. So I do hope that you will definitely act online, on TV, and make a YouTube a clip. Maybe why not in the film industry? There was an actor called A.K. Hangal. He started acting in Hindi movies after the age of 60, after he retired. He made his debut in the movie Shagird. He was 60 plus when he started acting. Similarly, in the Andhra movie industry, Telugu movie industry, there was an actor called Somayajulu. He was a government official, perhaps even a civil service officer. That I don't know. He was a government official. After retiring, he acted in a movie called Shankarabharanam. Shankarabharanam was a chart buster and he became, very popular hero without doing the romantic. And he did act a few movies after that in character roles and things like that. So I'm not discounting the possibility that you will be able to act. But essentially, why do we act? And what is it? What is your agenda? That's what I would like to know. Okay. So it is now the ball is back in your court now. You can tell me a brief background about yourself. What is your interest in acting? And what would you like to achieve? And within a time frame. Some people will say lifetime mein kabhi mauka mila to no, that is all a wishful thinking. I said I would like to act within 1 year. Like 2 years ago, I planned something and we could act online. I've acted in about 2-3 plays online. So if you set a deadline for yourself and if you set a goal for yourself, nature has a way of getting it fulfilled. It's a very beautiful thing. There was a movie dialogue, if you can remember. कोई भी चीज आप शिद्दत से चाहो तो सारी कायनात उसको पूरे करती है, something like that movie. So let us now start. I would like Prakash Singh ji, आप शुरू करेंगे. Just tell me what is your interest and आप क्या करना चाहते हैं? Acting workshop से, acting session से, what is it that you want to gain? Over to you, sir. Unmute कीजिए और speak.
नहीं, मुझे इसके बारे में कोई ये नहीं है, तैयारी नहीं है. But I remember my days of childhood. I used to act on the stage. बहुत सारे plays में मैंने रोल किए थे. Got some trophies also. तैमूर लिंग का एक रोल था जिसमें बालकरण का मैंने रोल किया था. And after that also in schools, whatever social functions were there, I was there to participate always. उसके बाद फिर कॉलेज वगैरह में गए और after that I am more in singing than acting. But I have worked as a model for 2-3 advertisement. तो उसमें भी मुझे पर वो क्या भागदौड़ बहुत थी कि हाँ जी पहले ऑडिशन दो फिर दूसरी ऑडिशन दो और उसमें से ये तो इट यूज्ड टू बी वेरी बिकॉज आई वाज बिजी विद माय बिजनेस आल्सो. तो मैं आई थॉट दिस इज नॉट माय कप ऑफ टी. तो मैंने ज्यादा इसकी तरफ ध्यान नहीं दिया. पर ये नेचुरल वे में अगर आप बोले तो मैं बहुत ही सेंटिमेंटल हूँ. किसको बोलते हैं रो के दिखाओ तो मैं तो वैसे ही रो पड़ता हूँ.
वंडरफुल. आपने कभी टीनेज में कॉलेज में किसी रोल की है, कोई छोटा सा बड़ा सा कोई रोल?
यहाँ बहुत सारे किए थे. एक किया करके रोल था जिसमें मुझे लड़की बनाया गया था ड्यू टू माय हेयर एंड ऑल. एंड fellow who was my husband. He used to be a drunkard, and he used to hit me. And on the stage, he used to really hit me. And I remember after my college days, whenever I used to go to his house, his father used to call me, "Aao, Bahu Rani, aao."
अच्छा, अरे वाह,
And then there was a Balkaran. तैमूर लिंग के सामने बलकरन खड़ा होता है,
हाँ
तो
हाँ
that role also I had played. आज तक मुझे याद है. I used to be I think 12 15 years, और बस से जाती तो मैं नहीं था क्योंकि स्कूल में था. But these roles I have done and I remember these things.
Oh, lovely, very nice. So एक्टिंग का तजुर्बा है.
ये थोड़ा.
Okay, we'll come back for the second round to act about what actor और कौन सा किरदार आपको फिल्म इंडस्ट्री या थिएटर में इम्प्रेस किया था. I'll come back. Now I'll move to Kanta. Your experience in theater. What would you like to learn in an acting workshop? You can unmute and share.
You're asking me?
Yeah.
All right. No experience at all. I've never acted in school or college. So I've been always a very introvertish person, actually. You know, initially I was, now I'm not. So acting was absolutely out of the question for me because I was a backbencher. I didn't have confidence to talk to people, all kinds of things. That's not the case anymore, but no, I've not acted at all.
You've not acted at all. Okay. And what exactly would you like to take home from these 4 to 6 sessions that we initially proposed to do? What would you take away? What do you expect?
To see how people.
That's a tricky question.
I know it is. To see how people, you know, emoting shouldn't be something that looks artificial, firstly.
Right, right.
It should be very natural.
Yes.
So I appreciate actors who are natural and who don't make you feel as if, you know, you're seeing over the top acting and all that kind of stuff. That's what I would like to see people doing. Probably I can't, but I can try.
Yeah. I like this idea very much that emotion, especially, you know, emotional expressions, it need not be about faking it.
Exactly.
It need not be about faking. अभी जैसे प्रकाश सिंह said, अगर किसी ने कहा रो के दिखाओ तो मैं रो पड़ता हूँ. That means he's not faking it. वो किरदार के अंदर पहुंच गए. He is inside the character.
Right.
And this creates a lot of empathy. When somebody has certain issues, you are able to empathize with that. Particularly, you know, Prakash Singh ji is a good singer. And when I hear him sing, इनके YouTube videos देखता हूँ, तो his emotions are very, very genuine. I heard him sing the other day. कौन सा गाना था कुछ दिन पहले? आपने ये गाया था क्या? हम बेवफा. Some song like that, in which I found a lot of emotions. You know, he had brought out the emotions so beautifully, which was very touching. So that was, हाँ जी, आपने ऐसे कुछ गाया था?
हाँ सर, मैं इस बात पे emphasize बहुत करता हूँ मेरे क्लास में भी कि whenever you sing, you don't have to sing from throat, you have to sing from feeling.
From the Nabhi, yes.
आपकी फीलिंग जो है वो उसमें आनी चाहिए. तो सुलगते सीने से धुआं सा उठता है, तो धुआं सा उठता है ऐसे ही नहीं बोलना है. You have to feel धुआं सा उठता है. You see, अपने क्लास को सारों को ये समझाता हूँ और सिखाता हूँ कि बी इन दैट, उसमें घुस जाओ भी. तो मेरे जितने भी इतने ये हैं, आई डोंट नो मैं कैसा गाता हूँ, लेकिन उस दिन मेरी एक प्रोफेसर आई थी. शी वाज जस्ट गेस्ट इन माय क्लास दैट डे, वाइस प्रिंसिपल. उठ के आके मेरे को कहती है, आप तो गाने में गुम हो जाते हो.
That's what is needed.
Right, exactly. That's very nice. In fact, जैसे एक फिल्म आई थी, I don't remember the name of the movie, उसमें बहुत अच्छा गाना, जब से तुम्हें देखा है आंखों में तुम ही तुम हो. ओके, उसमें जो वो सेकंड लाइन गाते हैं ना, हम भी यही कहते हैं सांसों में तुम ही तुम हो, वो सांसों में आप यहीं से भी गा सकते हैं, लेकिन आप अंदर से भी गा सकते हैं.
That's something.
हम भी यही कहते हैं सांसों में तुम ही तुम हो, ये ऐसे भी गा सकते. तो this is acting element. This is the acting element where you bring out the emotions from inside. तुझसे बिछड़ के भी ओ बेखबर, बिछड़ के भी you go to the depth of the emotion and bring it out. इसमें कोई faking नहीं है. This is you are bringing out your emotions. इसका psychological impact हम आगे देखते हैं. Let's go to the next person here, Lalita ji. Lalita is my friend Lakshman's wife. बहुत दिनों से पहचान है. उनके जो बड़े देवर जी है ना, वो ही उस माई ऑफिशियल रिजर्व बैंक कोलीग थे, राजामणि, वंडरफुल फ्रेंड. लैक्स मेरे छोटे भाई की तरह. एवरी मॉर्निंग ही ग्रीट्स मी, सुप्रभात भ्राताश्री. मैं कहता हूँ सुप्रभात अनुज.
Good morning.
बहुत
Good morning,
लंबी
Mohan ji.
एसोसिएशन. सुप्रभात. ललिता जी
Prabhat.
बताइए.
Acting, actually, I have never done. Even in school days, they used to take me only for dance and singing, not for acting.
Okay.
Because I will look very, very blank on stage. No expressions, no emotion, nothing. And to tell it, nowadays, when you see people singing on the stage, it's a performance, as if they are the actors. But in those days, I have seen Lata Mangeshkar, Mohammad Rafi, Mukesh ji all sing. They don't act on the stage. Their emotions come from their voice.
Beautiful.
No expression. Their eye will be as it is. Their mouth will be as it is. They'll be just standing there, enjoying what they are singing. And the emotion came from the voice and the way they sing.
Excellent.
So seeing that, I feel you need not stand on the stage and act when you are singing. That is my view.
Wonderful.
People may refer in other, people may have their own views, but my view is you need not show your eyes and hands and mouth and nose and all these things when you are singing.
Correct.
So that is
Very
this.
correct.
Acting, I am zero. Even Mohan ji, you would have seen when I sing, there will be no expression on my face. That is what I get feedbacks from people.
Yes. She sings absolutely no expression on the face. All the expression she brings out in her voice. All, she has a very unique falsetto voice. वो कान में ऐसे हाथ रख के ऐसे बैठ के सारा गाना गाती है. Wonderfully.
Thank you.
I fully agree. And I do agree that when you sing this song, मुझे कितना प्यार है तुमसे, you don't have to dance and prance. No need. Or when you say, मुझे कितना प्यार है तुमसे, you have expressed already. When you say tumse with your head movement forward, you have expressed. You can't say, you need not say tumse or you didn't have to do all that. Though Shami Kapoor is singing that song, you don't have to do all that. So wonderful. I fully agree with the lovely view that Lalita brought out. And all of you who have been in this forum, and we have regular forum where we meet. Lalita ji is a very fine singer. She, like she said, she's a wonderful way of throwing her voice. कुछ भी गा लेती है.
कुछ भी
नहीं का मतलब है she sang the song झूमता मौसम मस्त मही, very difficult song, and she sang it greatly. She brought all the mischief in the voice. Yalla yalla dil le gayi. She brought it out so well. Amazing singer है वो.
Thank you.
Very good. उनकी पूरी family गाती है. She, her husband, son, daughter, all accomplished. It's a very rare Saraswati ji ki gift है. Wonderful. Nice talking to you, Lalita. Let's move on to Sita Jairam.
Thank you, Mohan. I
must appreciate Sita is, it is midnight in Canada, 12:30 a.m. I'm awake only once in 4 years to see football matches during that time.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Mohan ji.
Welcome. And I would like to listen to Sita, especially about what does acting mean to you? Have you acted? And what is your takeaway? What would you like to take away? The floor is yours.
I don't know if I'm an actor. If I can even, I don't know if I can call myself an actor at all. But I did act in a couple of stage plays when I was a child. So it was a kind of drama troupe where they needed a child artist. they first came and asked me, like, can you act? So I didn't understand the question in the first place, what they do on stage. As a child, they said, what do you mean? He said, okay, let me put it this way. You're going on the stage. Somebody will be dancing. Somebody will be singing. You've got to be standing there as Bharat Mata. Can you do that? I said, I can act that very well. So, I was a little girl, maybe 6, 7 probably. They put a big stool so I looked tall, and then draped a sari around that I couldn't carry myself well with, and put me on the stool. I had to stand there for 15 minutes until the play was over, a little skit kind of thing. And then they brought me down. That was my first acting experience on stage. So I don't really call it acting as such. And then I had to act in a couple of dramas where it was patriotic kind of a thing, Jallianwala Bagh. And then I'm supposed to be one of the sisters of the freedom fighters.
Oh, okay.
The character was a Sakina, and then she loses her entire family. She comes running looking for the family, the father, the brother, and so on. Suddenly finds them dying, and they ask for water and things. Like, it was intensely, emoted kind of a scene, and I ended up crying like anything for 15 minutes after that, because there was background music which was playing all kinds of bringing out the pathos.
Okay.
And then I cried and cried and cried. That is the experience that I can quote.
I relate to that.
Yeah. So I will never forget that scene. I mean, the scene really, the way it was directed was very well done. So yeah, it was very realistic, and I could feel that my brother was dying. He's asking for water. I couldn't give him water, and my father was on the deathbed kind of. So I was able to feel all that at that age. I was not even very old. Like maybe I was 9-year-old something.
Wonderful.
Yeah, that's the kind of experience. And once I think I became Murugan in a Thiruvilayadal. It was a stage play, Thiruvilayadal, where I had to play, Kumaraswamy. And then the dialogues were in pure Tamil, and with great difficulty, I managed to memorize all the dialogues and so on, and then play. Yeah. That was the last. Okay. And that's it. I never got onto the stage to act, at least.
Yeah.
Yes.
In fact, they say, acting as mythological characters is more difficult than acting as ordinary characters.
It was difficult. You had to show the emotion and not forget the dialogues.
Yeah, exactly. You have to keep yourself, that smile on your face and say, yeah, Mirikka, I mean.
Yeah. That was, whether you call it good or bad, yes, that was the kind of experience I had.
In fact, Sita says she has got no experience of acting, but there is a quality about the voice, the modulation of the voice, which is able to convey the emotions so beautifully. Like she said, talking about acting, well, that pause there, that brought out the emotion, without, your emotions could be felt. Well, I don't have an experience, but I would like to learn something. Right. So acting is not just about doing something on stage. It's about bringing out the expressive personality in ourselves. Wonderful. Nice talking to you, Sita. Let's go move on to Suresh Nanda. Suresh Nanda is from Orissa, but he stays in Bombay and he speaks a dozen languages. He greets me in Tamil, he greets me in Malayalam, he greets me in Odia. So many languages. And he's very good. You tell us something, Suresh. Suresh, bhai, the floor is yours. Unmute. Unmute kijiye, please. Suresh.
Yeah. Good morning. Can you hear me?
Good morning. Namaskar. Vanakkam. Namaskar.
You said I stay in Delhi. I don't know languages.
Who said I don't know languages? You know dozen languages.
No. Little bit of languages. but I have a flair to learn languages. So far as concerned, there are certain people who are natural actors, like Dilip Kumar, Raj Kapoor. And second thing, acting, it's a platform to express oneself.
Okay.
Then second, about Dilip Kumar, I must say, whatever roles he is given, he is immersed with that character. That's why I was watching an interview of Dilip Kumar. He said that I have to take the help of a psychiatrist in US because of some psychiatric problem, because he is immersed with the character itself. So acting तो मुझे नहीं आता, but I love watching plays on stage, all these things. Then और क्या बताऊं मैं acting.
आपने कभी स्टेज में एक्टिंग की है?
नहीं सर, I'm very shy, very shy. Stage fear है मेरे को.
स्टेज फेयर है.
हाँ जी.
हम आपको स्टेज में एक्टिंग करवा सकते हैं.
बिल्कुल. If you have confidence on me, then I will act.
बहुत सिंपल बात है. आपको स्टेज में चढ़ाओ, स्टेज लाइट्स ऑन करो और हॉल लाइट स्विच ऑफ कर दो. आपको कुछ दिखेगा नहीं, लगेगा आप एंटी हॉल में बैठे हैं. अपने आप आ जाएगी. अच्छी बात है. नाइस टॉकिंग टू यू सुरेश. हाँ, एक और चीज बोलते हैं ना, जैसे कहते हैं यूसुफ भाई and Raj Kapoor were good actors, natural actors.
Natural actor.
Please don't forget that each one of us is a natural actor.
हमारी जिंदगी में तो एक्ट करते हैं ना.
आप तो मुंह आपसे अपने मुंह से आप बियर की बोतल खोल देते हैं.
खोलता था, अभी नहीं, अभी वो
खोलते थे. अगर समझे किसी दिन दारू पी के आप घर आए और आपकी बीवी पूछी पिए हो क्या, पियला है क्या, आप एक्टिंग नहीं करे. किसने कहा मैंने पिया? मैं तो ठीक हूँ. एक्टिंग करते हैं कि नहीं?
Yeah.
As children, we were all natural actors. I don't know. Hey, who took this? Oh, no, daddy, I didn't know. So acting is something natural. Usko किसी ने profession बना दिया है. Very nice. Nice talking to you, Suresh. Let's move on to.
Thank you, Mohan.
I'll come back to everyone. I'm moving to G. Sure. Rama. Yeah, you're there? If not, I'll move to Jay Krishnan Pandey. Jay Krishnan Pandey ji, please unmute, share your acting experience and acting expectations from this workshop. He is possibly in a very cold place, monkey cap and all those sweaters and things like that. Ab unmute kijiye, please. Unmute button. And please speak. Unmute kar lijiye, please. Now
yes,
speak.
sir.
Welcome.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. क्या आवाज है भाई? God, पृथ्वीराज कपूर जैसी. अनारकली खनीज कभी हिंदुस्तान के मलिका नहीं बन सकती.
It's not very cold. I'm in Delhi, but okay. I feel a bit more cold than the normal persons.
Okay.
So I like keeping myself warm.
Okay.
And since it was an acting session, I thought, why not take a get-up of a person somewhere sitting in a hilly area with monkey cap and all. So
thank God you are not in Chennai.
Yeah. I wish I could settle there, because I am too much, I mean, the cold is, I get too much cold. So I like to avoid the cold.
So, जी आप बताइए आपके acting experience.
Acting experience, so nahi sir. Since childhood, I had this fascination for singing.
Okay.
So as a child, I sang on radio station also. But thereafter, leaving school, I tried to become a swimmer. So dumped my the singing passion, and went on to become state and national level swimmer. Then during those days, I was in engineering college. I did my engineering. Prior to engineering, I had since childhood, I have been watching Hindi movies. So from there, during my childhood only, I mean, used to think that I would become an actor. So whenever I used to see mirror and all that, I could only see the face of Devanand or Dilip Kumar, not mine. But somehow during when I was in 12th, 10th, I thought, why not? During those days, FTII Pune was too much in news. So I got the form, filled it up, but didn't send seeing my, I mean, then I thought I was maybe at that time or rather in general in my life, I'm quite practical. So I thought if I go through this film institute Pune, then my father will have to, economically support me. And I thought that much was not possible and practical. Okay. So I thought that why not do some professional course, earn myself and become an actor by side.
Okay.
But once I did that, did my engineering and all that, thereafter I got into the job 9 to 5 and slightly forgot due to my family responsibilities that I had to become actor. So I think the right course would have been that I should have gone to Bombay or places like that, worked and side by side tried, but I could not do that. But that wish and that aspiration still lies somewhere in my heart.
Who knows?
Maybe I'll act someday somewhere. But I don't have stage fright because I sing also.
Okay.
So
that's nice.
That is all. So let's see. Someday you may see me on silver screen in a small role.
In one movie, Feroz Khan played the role of Jai Kishan, JK. Kaun si film?
Yeah. I don't know.
Aadmi or Insan.
Oh. But Jai's role was played by Amitabh Bachchan. But I am real Jai. My name is JY. It starts with JY.
JY. Very nice. Very nice. Happy to know. Like you said, getting into the industry as a professional actor is tough. Some very, very good actors could not make it. Yeah. And some very, very ordinary actors made it big. Like there was an exceptionally beautiful actress, Sulakshana Pandit. She was, singer actress, but she didn't make it big.
Yes.
See, kuch hua nahi. But there were other actors, who actresses, ordinary people who made it very big. So it is a very industry. In fact, I met, I did some basic study in astrology long back. So the teacher told me, agar tumhare graph mein Mercury का influence strong है तो understand you will become a performer, singer, actor या कुछ. और अगर Mercury के साथ तुम्हारा Venus का influence ज्यादा है तो तुम मर भी जाओगे उसी इंडस्ट्री में दारू पी के. So, right, like you very correctly said, as a youth, as about in my 20s, I had to take up responsibilities. I had to support my family. So I was very keen on professional singing, but I couldn't do it. So I went into service. And the good part was even there, I succeeded fairly well. Okay, good. Thank you. Nice talking to you. We'll come back one more round. Let's talk to Santosh ji. Santosh Garg. Patparganj. Nice. Santosh ji, please share your thoughts. Camera mein aaiye aur share your thoughts. Yeah, welcome.
क्या शेयर करूं?
कुछ भी आपकी, if you like acting या कौन सा actor आपको impress किया है, what would you like to learn from this course? What are your hobbies? कुछ भी अपने बारे में.
जी, एक्टिंग तो कभी नहीं की. स्कूल टाइम में जो स्कूल में थोड़ा बहुत ड्रामा में पार्टिसिपेट किया. बाकी एक्टर मेरे अमिताभ बच्चन मेरे फेवरेट रहे. मूवी बहुत देखी, लेकिन शादी के बाद, शादी से पहले अलाउड नहीं था ज्यादा जाना. बस.
आप ये एक्टिंग कोर्स से क्या सीखना चाहते हैं? What is your takeaway? 6 हफ्ते में आप क्या करेंगे? I'll be doing about 6 weeks initially, part 1 of the course. क्या सीखना चाहते हैं?
नहीं, ऐसा है जैसे हम अंताक्षरी वगैरह खेलते हैं.
अच्छा.
जैसे किसी ग्रुप वगैरह करते हैं, अंताक्षरी वगैरह खेलते हैं, तो किसी को बीच में उठा के थोड़ा सा वो कराना होता है, तो थोड़ा एक्शन वगैरह सीख गए.
वेरी नाइस. ठीक है, अच्छी बात है. Very nice. Very nice. Thank you. Thank you, Santoshji. We'll move to Rama Gopalakrishnan. Please share thoughts. Are you there? Yeah, Rama, please come.
Good
Rama
morning. Thank you
was
for.
participated in one of those seniors have talent program and sang amazingly.
Oh, thank you so much. You heard.
I
Okay.
heard it and
All
amazing
right.
speech.
Thank you
Yes,
so
Rama,
much.
please share your thoughts.
Actually, I was on laptop just now. The power went off, so thankfully, yes. I'm from Chennai, basically. As you know, I'm singing. When we sing, we get into the song a lot of emotions.
Okay.
We are emotional. That is one thing. I use my emotions to very good advantage in each and every song.
Lovely.
Like I'll just sing you two lines.
Yes. Yeah, please do.
हाँ. आज जाने की जिद ना करो.
Wow.
आज जाने की जिद ना करो.
Wow.
यूं ही पहलू में बैठे रहो. यूं ही पहलू में बैठे रहो. आज जाने की जिद ना करो. हाय मर जाएंगे हम तो लुट जाएंगे. This is the reason why I am singing these lines. हाय मर जाएंगे. You should bring that.
Yes.
This is the
Lovely.
reason why I chose the song.
Lovely.
The emotions should come out along with the words. That is very, very. Now, childhood में हम लोग dramas करे. We used to act in dramas. Childhood, as teachers will say, okay, you take part in this, that, all those dramas. Dance also. Singing, of course, was a very big thing. My father was a singer at home, so we learned a lot. Yes, Hindustani classical singer,
Really?
and he used to sing. So I learned my music only by the ear from my father.
My God.
See, and later on, education, everything, all those performances, everything was there. TV, everything, stage performance. But once I got married, I had to go into my profession. Yes, I'm a legal counsel. I do legal counseling for RERA related cases now, property cases usually. And then now I have become a talk therapist. So I do meet people. And then I'm also a practicing professional astrologer. Since the past 23 years, I have not left any of these lines midway. Singing, yes, I continue, but there has been a gap of about 38 years to pick up my singing because I couldn't sit and sing. Now, acting, coming to acting, I've always been reading about actors and actresses, their lives, what made them tick. So my most favorite is Savitri in South Indian films, Meena Kumari in North Indian films. And whoever acts well, that hero, Amitabh Bachchan or Amir Khan, not that way. It is only on the story and the acting that they bring to the movie. This is what impresses me. So I have a wide range of choice right now. Nawazuddin Sharif is my favorite.
Okay. Okay.
And Setupati in South India.
In Tamil.
They are not good looking. By the book, they are not hero chocolate material, but their acting, their sensitivity that they bring to the roles, that is what I like. And thank you so much for hosting this program. I wanted to just join it out of curiosity. What is it that you're going to impart us regarding acting? I've never been exposed to that. So I'm here only to learn from you. What are the nuances of acting?
So nice. In fact, I'm not going to impart anything at all. I'm only going to hold up a mirror. In that mirror, you will see your own expressions. See, I don't think anybody can teach anybody how to act.
Definitely.
But if I can show a mirror, I can tell you these are the emotions I can bring out better.
Yes.
Perhaps I can emulate somebody who's doing something. So that is something, and which is wonderful. I'm so happy. Where in Chennai do you stay, Rama? I'm also a Chennai Vasi, though right now
I stayed previously in Adayar and then Thiruvanmiyur. Besanagar, my sister lives, but right now I'm in ONMR.
Oh, I stay in Raja Annamalapuram, Chennai.
Raja Annamalapuram. It was close to Adayar, I remember.
Yeah. I run a small group there, an orchestra group there. We all meet and sing.
Oh,
Right now I'm in Bangalore and replicating the whole thing in Bangalore now. Starting a small group, and Kanta is my, what do you call, my partner in crime in putting this orchestra group together here in Bangalore.
You've got a very nice partner.
We have got a lovely colony here, which has got a lovely hall and very enthusiastic singers. We are trying to put them together and do something about it. Have bring joy. Okay, good. Very nice. Now we'll go for the second round of talks. Yeah, to share with you. I'll also share with you what was my acting ability. As a 4-year-old, I lost my ability to walk because of polio. So I had to, thereafter walking was a struggle. And as a young boy, I found people running away. If I had something and if I did not give it to them, they'll say, we won't play with you, they'll go away. Then I can't run after them. So as a 6-7-year-old, I learned to tell great stories. And I used to tell it so convincingly, not only the children, their grandparents also used to come and listen to it. Okay, so I cultivated this ability to attract people. And thereafter, of course, naturally, it evolved into understanding acting and things like that. Though I have appreciated a lot of Indian movies, somehow I've been fascinated more by the Hollywood movies more. And right from the time I was a teenager, I was fascinated with this character called Gregory Peck. And I started styling my hair, and this is what is left.
Oh my God. Oh my God, I was just going to say that. Gregory Peck was my favorite too. Yeah, he's my favorite.
He is a favorite. And I still remember the dialogue from the movie Roman Holiday. Joe Bradley, Your Highness.
Oh, yes.
And nothing, no other expression. He only swallows hard. That's all. When I say this, I have goosebumps. So somehow that actor impressed me a lot. The way he spoke and the way he carried himself. And I've always been impressed in being in Bengal. I was in Kolkata. So the Bengali theater impressed me a lot. And there was one actor in Bengali movies who continues to impress me a lot. Uttam Kumar. Uttam Kumar, we used to say in Bengali, Mishti Hashi. The one smile can stop a war, they will say. Mishti Hashi. I tried to smile like Uttam Kumar. I don't know how I do, but of course. So these have been my inspiration to be on stage. And of course, from very young age, I started singing on stage, and Rafi, Kishore, and all these. No Bengali can ever get away from Kishore Kumar, Hemanta Kumar, and Rafi all these. And being with the orchestra team, I learned to emote very well. There was a way of singing, like I can sing a song. Bhari duniya mein aakhir dil ko samjhane kahan ja. It's a very correct way of singing. The notes are correct, the beat is correct, no mistake. My keyboard player used to look at me and say, "Isko gaiki kehte hain." I said, "Oh, what's the problem?" He said, "Where is the emotion?" It took me quite some time, and then I learned to sing. Bhari duniya mein aakhir dil ko samjhane kahan jaye. Mohabbat ho gayi jinko वो दीवाने कहाँ जाए भरी दुनिया. I learnt it. Hard work, पसीने छूटते थे to satisfy the keyboard player. And if you are able to bring it out, it's emotion. And I learned it from another person that as an actor, you have to remember clearly that you are an actor. And the role is different from the actor. You have to stand away from the role and act. Then it is called rasa. But if the actor and the role come together, the rasa is gone, it becomes virasa. Tabhi hoga, ro ke dikhao will become ro padenge. So we should have that. Where are you going, baby? So that capacity, that inner capacity to step back from the role. Abhi jaise, I saw a movie called Shaheed, जिसमें the person asks, कोई आखिरी ख्वाहिश, कि सर हम एक दूसरे को एक दूसरे से गले मिलना चाहते हैं. And in that scene, they say, when they were shooting the scene, the camera crew started crying because, it was so real. The Shaheed Bhagat Singh, Rajguru and Sukhdev hugging each other, the emotions in their faces. So it calls for a great amount of ability to detach yourself from the role and be the role player. So going forward, we'll start one more round again. You can tell me what actor, what scene, what dialogue remains in your mind even today. It can be more than one dialogue. Okay, we'll start with Prakash Singh ji. कोई character या actor या dialogue जो आपको अभी भी याद है, जो आपको बहुत अच्छा लगता है, you feel like quoting it very often. We'll start with Prakash Singh. Unmute करके, over to you.
As an actor, I always salute दिलीप कुमार जी, क्योंकि वो बोलने से ज्यादा एक्सप्रेस करते हैं. के फेस के जो एक्सप्रेशन होते हैं वो खुद बोलते हैं. मुझे तो लास्ट हमारा जो स्टेज प्रोग्राम हुआ था उस पे मैंने ये गाया था अपना ये मेरा दीवानापन है या मोहब्बत का गुरु. और आप बिलीव नहीं करोगे, एंड ऑफ द सॉन्ग आई कुड नॉट सिंग बिकॉज आई बिकेम सो इमोशनल. मैं जो कंपेयरिंग कर रही थी डॉक्टर लखवीर कौर, शी वाज द वाइस प्रिंसिपल ऑफ आवर खालसा कॉलेज. शी sang the last 2 lines and completed.
Lovely.
So emotional, you may be a very good singer, आपका बॉस होने के जैसा आवाज हो, लेकिन आप ऐसे करके गाएंगे सामने एक्सेप्ट नहीं होता है. You have to go deep into it.
Yes, correct.
ऐसे ही बैठ के गाने घुट के मर जाएंगे हम, जितना जी चाहे पुकारो फिर नहीं आएंगे हम. ये मेरा. Here I stopped and she started.
क्या बात, कितनी बढ़िया है. I'm able to feel your emotions. So this impresses you.
Yes.
Okay, let's move on to Kanta now. A movie, a character, or a dialogue which impressed you. Unmute. Not working. We'll come back to you. Let's move to Lalita. A movie, a character, a dialogue which impressed you. Still impresses you.
Okay, yeah. A movie, Saransh.
Lovely. Kya choice hai.
Yeah, where Anupam Kher, I think it's his first movie. Okay. There he plays a character role. He's the father of a young boy. He loses his young boy in some foreign country or something. Vaguely, I remember this. Yeah. And there was a queue to what to say, get their stuff from the immigration department. So there was a long queue and people were bribing. All these things were happening, and this man, father, was waiting for the ashes of his son. And the way he emotes, the whole theater will cry.
Very beautiful.
Telling, I didn't come for any material things. I have come from my son's ashes. So that was an amazing acting on his part, Anupam Kher.
Dialogue याद है ललिता जी?
मैं क्या टीवी फ्रिज इसके लिए मैं नहीं आया हूँ,
मेरे टीवी लेने नहीं आया हूँ, हाँ, मेरे मरे हुए बेटे की अस्थि लेने आया.
Correct. That was the punch line in that movie.
And when he says मेरे मरे हुए बेटे की अस्थि, the voice will crack.
Yeah. Amazing actor, Anupam Kher.
He was just 29 years old when he played this.
That's
amazing.
There are a few other movies also, but this was a great acting for the first timer.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Very beautifully brought. Wonderful, wonderful. I'll now move to Suresh Nanda is here. Okay, I'll move to Santosh. Santosh ji, any movie, any character, any dialogue जो आपको याद है? Unmute कर लीजिए. कुछ भी, you are seeing movies, you are seeing TV serials, theater, कुछ भी.
Sorry sir, अभी तो कुछ भी नहीं ध्यान आ रहा.
अरे मुगले आजम देखिए आप?
Yes, देखिए.
कनीज कभी मलिकाए हिंदुस्तान नहीं बन सकती. Okay. Oh, some people like acting. मैं तो acting कर करके आदत से पड़ी. Good, very nice. आप सोचिए, आपने कभी फिल्म देखी? कौन सी फिल्म, कौन सी सीन में अच्छा लगा आपको?
भूल जाती हूँ.
आप सोच के आज come back, we'll think about it. I'll go to Sita now. Sita, movie, character, dialogues.
Lots. If I start
lovely. Yeah.
But what stands out and what makes it unforgettable is very close to my heart. The character of Audrey Hepburn in My Fair Lady, Eliza Doolittle, and Professor Higgins. The scene is in the lab, language lab, and he wants her to practice saying the certain sound ha. In Hampfred, Hamilton, and Hampshire, hurricanes hardly ever happen. This is what she's supposed to repeat. And she very carefully repeats, in Hampfred, Hamilton, and Hampshire, hurricanes hardly ever happen. This is a proper Cockney, and she cannot say the her. So he keeps making her repeat. And this is one dialogue that I use in my classroom, and I play this scene to show how important it is to pronounce the H aspirated.
Yes, aspirated. It is
how
not honest. Yeah.
Honest and heavy can be distinguished, which can change meaning if you do not pronounce distinctively.
Very beautiful. The
So this is what
the
rain in Spain stays mainly in the plains.
Wait, the Rhine and Spain.
The Rhine and Spain stays mainly in the plains. That's what I was saying, Professor Higgins. No, Miss Doolittle, you were not saying it. You were not even saying it.
You were not even saying it. You were not saying it.
You were not saying it. You were not even saying it.
Amazing. Excellent. What a scene and what a way to remember a lovely character. Rex Harrison, Audrey Hepburn.
Right. And Eliza Doolittle.
Eliza Doolittle. Yeah. Lovely. Very nice. We move on to Rama Gopal Krishnan. Character, actor, scene, dialogues, anything that you can.
मेरे पास माँ है.
मेरे पास माँ है. Yeah, right.
That's one thing. And the dialogue, which the scene which I have never been able to forget is from Taj Mahal, the old one, where Shah Jahan's sister is captured and she is being usko maut ki saza suna rahe hain, but Mumtaz, who sits behind the parda, she taps on Shah Jahan's shoulder to tell, wo bhi ek maa hai. Don't forget that. I mean, be good to her. After all, she's your sister. All those things, you know. When he goes, she's like, you know, so proud. She won't come down from her, you know. So what? I will face the punishment. Something like that. Very, very proud. Her head will never, you know, झुकता नहीं. तो वो क्या करता है शाहजहां से जाके, आप एक माँ है और आप एक मलिका थी, हिंदुस्तान की मलिका थी. And then the dialogue continues and he says, bless me. That's it. Her posture, it just undergoes a change.
Yeah.
From this to, you know, this. That is what is, you know, a scene which can speak, a scene which can convey a lot. Only body language, not even dialogues, body language is sufficient.
Wonderful, wonderful. When you say mere paas maa hai, I remember in a hall full of people holding iPhones. मैंने बोला मेरे पास iPhone का चार्जर है. So very good. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Yeah, Suresh ji. Dialogue scene unmute कर लीजिए, वरना silent film लगेगी.
Mohan, am I audible?
Yes, you are audible, Suresh. Yeah.
बाबू मोशाय,
हाँ. बाबू
जिंदगी
मोशाय.
बड़ी होनी चाहिए, लंबी नहीं. क्या फर्क पड़ता है 6 महीने और 60 साल में. That's all.
Wonderful. Well, I remember a lot of dialogues. One or two dialogues I like it very much. I like quoting it in very many places. I said, Teja, ये 2.5 किलो का हाथ जिस पर पड़ता है ना, तो उठता नहीं है, उठ जाता है.
Tani Dawal.
वो quote करता हूँ often. I also quote another dialogue. There was a movie in Bengali. It was made in Hindi called Charitrahin.
Salim Durrani acted. Salim Durrani, Parveen Bali.
Sanjeev Kumar and others. Charitrahin. And उसमें Hindi, Bengali में it was Uttam Kumar. So he is accused of the last scene, you know. His wife will come and tell him, तुमने ये सब मुझे पहले क्यों नहीं बताया? So in a normal another movie, a fellow will go into a dialogue. I'm not comparing. कोई ऐसे हाथ रख के अपना पूरा dialogue सुनाएगा या गाना सुनाएगा. In Bengali, there is just one line. He looks at the heroine and says, "तुम्हें क्या आमा के किचु बोलते दिले? Did you ever let me speak?" The movie ends there. This is the art of underplaying in Bengali movies. So, like you said, you know, like when she said, you know, this is how it is, you know. You're not sighing, you're not even saying it. See how the difference in pronunciation is brought out. So, in the same way, the art of emoting using dialogues is an amazing art. And very many people, they say, you know, that like Dilip Kumar was an expert in dialogues. And in Tamil, we had Shivaji Ganeshan was an expert. Pages after pages, you should see a movie called Veera Pandya Kattabomma. It is about a freedom fighter called Veera Pandya. Pages ran into 8 pages and he speaks the dialogue without any hesitation.
Yes, this is what is said. Sorry. I mean,
go ahead,
to
please
interrupt.
No, please go ahead.
I knew, I mean, I had a friend who was a director's, Shivaji Ganeshan's director's son. Yeah, so who had directed Shivaji's movies, and then he would say Shivaji, Kannamba, and Savitri and S.V. Rangarao. These were the 4 people who you give any length of dialogue, it just takes them 1 hour to memorize.
Yes.
Just 1 hour to memorize, no matter how long the dialogue is. So I just thought when you mentioned Shivaji Ganeshan.
Shivaji was
Yeah.
amazing. You should see the length of the dialogues. There was a
Yes.
movie called Manohara in which Kannamba and Shivaji have a long dialogue.
Right. Same with S.V. Rangarao and Savitri also.
Yes.
Yeah, they said it. Yes.
And like that, Dilip Kumar had an amazing way of, and Prithviraj Kapoor and things like that. And we also had people who were very poor in dialogue delivery. One such person was Devanand. He did not like long deliveries, but he had an art of conveying it in small sentences.
An Indian version of Gregory Peck.
Yeah. I remember a movie in which they say, "Aap kya piyenge?" He says, "Main nahi peeta." That was a movie over. And so he had his art of excellent dialogue. One person who impressed me with his dialogue delivery was Pran. There was a movie in which Amitabh Bachchan will say, आज माइकल पता चला कि चोरों के भी उसूल होते हैं. He said चोरों के ही उसूल होते हैं. That he will be said so beautifully. The dialogue reaches home very well. So Pran was an excellent dialogue. So it is an art, The art of dialogue delivery was amazing, really amazing. It is there. In India, I think people are, when the audition goes, you're supposed to speak out. I wish Jayalakshmi will join us and she'll tell us about how the audition takes place for. Yeah, let's go to Jay Krishan Pandeyji. Tell me some role, acting, or something that impressed you.
I like the dialogue delivery of Rajkumar.
Okay, Jani.
So,
मुझे राजकुमार कहते हैं जानी. And also loved the dialogue of Sean Connery in many of his James Bond. I'm Bond, James Bond. I remember a movie,
Rajkumar का सुना है सर?
हाँ सुनाइए, प्लीज सुनाइए ना. कोई डायलॉग, कोई भी सुनाइए.
चुनाव सेठ जिनके घर शीशे के होते हैं, वो दूसरों के घर पे ईंट नहीं फेंका करते. One more, sir.
वक्त का, yeah.
जी, बच्चे चाकू से नहीं खेला करते. लग जाए तो खून निकल आता है.
Lovely. You remember, they say, they made the movie Admi, they wanted Rajkumar to play the role of Manoj Kumar. But Rajkumar flatly refused. Because, I don't know, for various reasons. That's why that movie didn't happen the way they wanted it. That was very nice, excellent. बहुत अच्छे है Jai Krishan ji.
Thank you.
Any theater, any play that you remember, they are coming out of the film industry. I'm going to take you to stage, which we will do a detailed analysis next week. 1 minute. Huh? Hello. Hello. Yeah. I want to come.
Sorry, I'll come pick you up.
Amma
Amma is already here.
Oh, just come. Yeah.
Shall I come and either take you? Sorry.
Okay. So next week we'll do a detailed analysis of theater. Okay. We'll look at modern theaters. We'll look at Shakespeare. So go through this. So what I would like you to do over this week, because any such a program run over a long time gets a little boring. Let's not overdo it. Again, next Saturday, we'll meet at about 11 o'clock. And our job will be do a little homework, okay? Sit back over a week and try to deliver a dialogue with some emotions, whatever you like. It can be film, theater, personal, your own dialogues could be. And we'll also spend some time talking about theater. Okay, Shakespeare and theater. That's where I learned much of my acting. Shubhagi ji, welcome. Namaste. Briefly and quickly introduce yourself. We will, the next week, we'll have our regular session. Unmute. Unmute, please.
Hello, good morning, everyone. Sarji, namaste. I'm from Maharashtra, myself, Dr. Shubhangi Nigwekar, and I'm an ophthalmologist. Now, actually, I'm on duty, so I couldn't attend, but next, hope for the best that I could.
Sure, sure.
Yeah.
हम लोग क्या करेंगे? So thank you very much for being with me for this 1 hour. Now my granddaughter is performing on stage, so I'll be going to see that now.
Oh, wow.
Okay,
Best
all the
wishes
best.
Is
to
performing.
her.
She
Yeah,
called
best
me,
wishes.
just 3 years old. She called me and said, "Tata, when
Best
are you coming?"
wishes. Best wishes to her and you too.
Thank you. So I'm going to see the child perform, and we'll
Right.
meet again on Saturday and for the second episode of Learn Acting. Bring in more people. Let's all learn to act, and let us become more expressive, communicative people. Like I like the way Ramagamba Gopala Krishnan communicated so beautifully. Like Sita communicates so clearly. No, you do not have any doubt at the end of what she has said, what she wants to say. The way the language is used. We were not born speaking English, but see how the language is used. So that itself involves a great element of understanding acting and modulation. We'll go into that. So have a wonderful weekend. Have a wonderful Saturday.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye, sir. Bye-bye.
Yes,
Bye
Tata,
to all.
Tata.
Have a nice weekend.
Thank you.